Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Superbird Speedway. We officially have returned now, and we are going to have a new set of rules with the return of our Speedway. Matter of fact, we're going to have our week's formats go under 2 weeks. So now you're only going to see one of these events every 2 weeks. And if you're not familiar with the rules, here's the new rules. And in our second week, we are going to have another new set of rules, which we will introduce to you. Tonight's racers consist of the Invader, the Cosmic Coupe, which is facing it, the Dodge Daytona, driven by Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures, versus the 85 Camaro, Rapid Nismo, racing Milek Diecast. It's the Civic versus the 850 Estate. And last but certainly not least, we have Mad Visions in the Nissan Silvia and Datsunman Diecast in the 510. Now, let's introduce our first set of racers. Our first racer is the Invader, weighing in at 39.51 grams. This Invader is a 2011 edition with the double set of axles in the front. Will that double set of axles bring it to victory? We're gonna have to find out. And now, up next is the Cosmic Coupe, weighing in at 30.74 grams. This is a new release out of this year's F case, and it has the orange aero disc wheels. What's going to happen? Now let's head to the track and find out who wins between these two epic racers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves our first race of the night. We have the Invader and the Cosmic Coupe. We're going to try a different angle tonight and see what you guys think. 3, 2, 1. The Invader takes the first race. The Cosmic Coupe must win here, or else it's all over. 3, 2, 1. This has proven to be one of our closest races yet. And the Cosmic Coupe forces a third race. Let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. After our first race of the night, we had ourselves possibly what could be one of the closest races we see here tonight. And by a score of 2-1, the Invader wins. The Invader takes this race in a best 2 out of 3. And the Invader, with that double set of axles, seems to be quite a fast car and seems to be carrying it past its opponent, the Cosmic Coupe. And without a further ado, it's time to introduce our next two racers heading to the track. Our first racer in the second race of the night is the 85 Camaro, weighing in at 30.40 grams. This Camaro is a new release from the new police set and is looking to get its first W. And up next, we have Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures, driving in the Dodge Daytona, weighing in at 45.76 grams. This is our heaviest car of the evening and is looking to get its first victory on the track. And Northeast Ohio Diecast is a new racer here, so let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our second race of the night. We have the 85 Camaro versus the 69 Dodge Daytona, suggested by Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures. Let's race. 3, 2, 1. I'm personally feeling kind of sad for this Daytona. The Camaro absolutely smoked it. Can the Daytona somehow make a return in the second race? Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, our second race of the day is over. And by a score of 2-0, the 85 Camaro wins. Trust me, everybody, we are not looking forward here at Superbirddiecast to announce that this Camaro won this series in a clean sweep. And Northeast Ohio Diecast moves to an 0-2 record. Hopefully he makes a return someday to our track. And we would love to see him here once again. And now it's time for our third race. And our first racer of the third race is the Honda Civic Si, driven by Rapid Nismo, weighing in at 40.41 grams. This is the new C-Case release, and he has a brand new paint job after racing on King Nut Speedway. And now, we have Milek Diecast driving in the Volvo 850 Estate. This weighs in at 30.03 grams and is a release from last year. Who's gonna win? We're gonna have to wait and see. This should be a really wonderful race to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our third race of the night. We have Rapid Nismo in a brand new paint job, which he drove on King Nut Speedway in black. He's going against the car he used to drive, the Volvo 850 Estate, and this time it's being driven by Milek Diecast. Who's gonna win? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Rapid Nismo is one win away from his first win on Superbird Speedway, and he's driving that Honda Civic Si. Can Milek Diecast in the Volvo 850 Estate make a redemption win here? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we just completed our race between Rapid Nismo and the Honda Civic Si and Milek Diecast in the Volvo 850 Estate. And for his first win ever, by a score of 2-0, Rapid Nismo wins! You heard it here, folks. Rapid Nismo gets his first ever win on Superbird Speedway. He has raced here twice before. He drove the Volvo 850 Estate in blue, and also the Austin minivan, but both of those times were unsuccessful. But here he is. He pulls up in a Honda Civic Si and wins. Now it's time for Datsunman Diecast and Mad Visions in the Nissan Silvia. But now it's Datsunman Diecast in the 510, weighing in at 37.55 grams. Here he is in our garage, and he's looking really wonderful in that 510. Is he going to be able to pull the win out, or is Mad Visions, our next racer, who weighs in at 32.87 grams, going to pull off the victory? He is driving in the lace wheels and is in his 2020 E-Case release. Who's going to win between the two beautiful cars and our two awesome racers? Let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our final race of the night. We have the Datsun 510 driven by Datsunman Diecast and Mad Visions, who's claiming that his Silvia is the fastest car he's ever seen, in lane 6. Who is gonna win? It's best 2 out of 3. Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. That was a very tough race for Mad Visions, and Datsunman Diecast in the 510 takes the first race by a mile. Who's gonna win? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, in our final race of the evening, we had a matchup between Datsunman Diecast in the 510 and Mad Visions in the Nissan Silvia. And by a score of 2-0, Datsunman Diecast wins! It's pretty clear that Datsunman got in that Nissan Silvia's face and intimidated that Silvia enough to make it a clean sweep for Datsunman Diecast as he wins this series 2-0 in his first time on our track. Both of these were new racers, and both of them gave it a great effort. And that's going to do it for tonight's races. And here we are, it's our final wrap-up. And now we are going to go down trackside by our 4 winners. We have the Invader, who won our first race in the best 2 out of 3, followed by that ugly Camaro. And we have Rapid Nismo in the Honda Civic Si getting his first career win. And Datsunman Diecast finishing off the group of winners. And our losing vehicles consist of the Cosmic Coupe, which I thought was going to do well. That poor Daytona driven by Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures. Milek Diecast in the Volvo 850SC. And last but certainly not least, the Nissan Silvia driven by Mad Visions. And that is going to do it for all of our races here today. And here's our fastest track times shown on the screen right now. And now it's time for our bracket. First race will be the Invader versus the Camaro. And we have a really cool second race with Datsunman Diecast going up against the Rapid Nismo Civic. And we look forward to seeing you for next week when we have our playoffs and determine if we're going to have a new King of the Hill or not. Remember, we do allow submissions, but you don't ever have to submit anything in. And you can always just suggest a car. We hope you enjoyed. Happy hunting and stay safe.